everybody. Thank you for clicking on Doofus After Dark for a Wednesday, 11:01 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. And a little bit late start, but we got some stuff to talk about, and we'll have some fun, play some games in a little bit. But in the meantime, let's see what's happening with breaking news in the mainstream media. CNN's exclusive, they've got an inside the historic settlement talks between Fox News and Dominion. Did not want that to happen. NBC News, 3 arrested in Alabama Sweet 16 shooting that killed 4 and injured 32. Two of those that have been arrested and alleged to have committed the crime. One is a 16-year-old, the other is a 17-year-old. They are brothers. And then the third person arrested is a 20-year-old. CNBC News, McCarthy unveils debt ceiling bill that aims to cut big parts of Biden's agenda. The New York Times, the Supreme Court extends the pause on the ruling limiting the abortion pill access. Kansas City Star, after days of silence, the Missouri Governor Parson accuses Biden of politicizing the shooting of the young black man by the 84-year-old white man. We'll have more on that coming up. DeSantis-backed board moves closer to nixing a Disney pact. And DeSantis, as we said, as we've reported, DeSantis is still threatening to put a prison up beside Disney World, so the Disney resort. So there you go. That's what's going on in the land of Florida. And again, just some breaking news there. We got some other stuff to talk about. Hey, Mavis Rose, thank you for being on here. Thank you for hopping in the chat. We've got, I'm going to go ahead and jump down our Twitter bookmark scroll. Wait a minute. Or do we have that? Yes, we want bookmarks. There we go. Okay. I'm not sure why. Okay, yeah. Pence, I remember now. Okay, Pence said he is weeks, not months, away from giving the public a clear idea about whether he will run for president. He is currently polling less than Robert Kennedy Jr. is in the Democratic poll. And Mike Pence is far from a saint. This is from Silver Addy. Daggone. Silver Addy Art. And Mike Pence is far from a saint, but as evil as Donald Trump, he clearly ain't. Went along with much BS, but then drew a line. He helped stop a coup when he found his spine. See, they had classified documents too, so unfair. They made such a big deal over mine, and the response is big differences. We voluntarily gave them back. Pence said, and we never tried to make money from ours. You hoarded them and lied you didn't have any. And I really kind of put this up here for those that are in the community of the Chud not Chud, because there's some incredible talent in that community and blows this kind of stuff away. In case you were wondering, this picture of a young Kyle Rittenhouse is what grooming looks like. This is according to What's on Your Mind. And That indeed is a young Kyle Rittenhouse. Uh, this person thinks Mike Pence is a traitor. Never forget, traitor Mike Pence gave the United States to the socialists on January 6th. We don't we don't tell you what to think or how to think. We just show you things and let you think and react on your own. A J6er is heading to DC for his sentencing, and um, Lazy Gamer has the story.
Join the ride as far as you can.
Hold on, let's give him.
Bike, car, truck donations. Well,
Come on now. Here we go. Lazy Gamer.
got ourselves a convoy. Join the ride as far as you can. Bike, car, truck donations. Welcome. Support fellow patriot J6er Lloyd Cruz. Yes, this is for a J6er going to DC for his sentencing. You know, that thing where they take into account whether you're remorseful and where some of the J6ers have been fined based on their give, send, goes. Yeah, this guy is doing a convoy trying to get people to meet up with him. People are advertising stops as rallies, sign the victory for victory, bike and flag signing to be preserved forever, and of course a link to a whole bunch of donation pages, and the give, send, go, I can confirm, is in his own name. At least that's what it says on the page, which, yet again, J6ers have had issues where that money has been taken by the government, especially when it's their own name, and they're profiting off of what they did.
As always, watch the rest of it at just a lazy gamer on YouTube, and a hat tip to Bike Tifa for putting that on Twitter, and that's where I found that. This comes from It's Time for Justice. Tomorrow, top advisor and lawyer Boris Epstein is scheduled to meet with Special Prosecutor Jack Smith as part of the probe into former President Donald Trump's attempt to overturn the 2020 election. Again, no client attorney privilege in that criminal investigation. Elon Musk interviewed with Tucker Carlson last night. He said Twitter will play a significant role in elections. The goal of the new Twitter is to be as fair and even-handed as possible. I don't know. Again, just showing you, not telling you what to think. Disney now will host an LGBTQ Pride Night. Just announced hours after the Florida Ron DeSantis said the kingdom is over. Disney announces their first. We don't have a date on it yet, according to this. This comes from Occupy Democrats. First official LGBTQ Pride Night. So. Smart tech attorneys warn Fox News and Rupert Murdoch just hours after Dominion settled for almost $800 million. Dominion exposed some of the misconduct, is the initial quote. The money part is Smartmatic will expose the rest. That's the other electronic voting system that was besmirched, and done so in part by misallegations from Fox. This is one of the people that is in J6 and Swastika. I'm just pointing all of this out after everything we talked about in last night's episode. If you didn't see it, go back and watch it. That comes from this comes from Rappin' Iguana on Twitter, and this I'm really not sure what happens here in this. Istanbul, Turkey was covered by a huge black cloud that totally covered the sun for almost 5 minutes. And here's a brief look at it. And it gets really, really dark, as you can see. No idea as to what it is or what happened. Again, that comes from Anonymous and also from Anonymous Operations. This came in 8 hours ago. Pentagon conducted a test launch of the Minuteman III intercontinental ballistic missile. So we're so the United States is making sure our missiles fire also. And we touched on this last night. I wanted to bring it up in case you missed it. Jeffrey Epstein's victim, Sarah Ransom, she plans to publish videos of the VIPs who sexually harassed underage children. And it'll be interesting to see if she is able to get such a group of videos out, and even more interesting to see who's actually on them. So that's our Twitter scroll for tonight. We got some other stories to touch on. Just hop over here real quick and say hey to everybody that's in the chat. Lori Arnold, the voodoo unicorn herself. Cunning stunt. There's Breeway. Marie, thank you all for being here. Where should we start? Got some games coming up, and don't have a whole lot of stories, but let's just start with UFOs. Pentagon director reveals new UFO footage, and I played the ad, but of course it's going to have to replay now. How long is this? Okay, there we go. A lot of different things you can do at Best Buy at the moment before they go.
And then the camera will slew to follow it.
This newly declassified US government video of a UAP, or Unidentified Anomalous Phenomenon, was filmed by a military drone in the Middle East in 2022. UAPs are more commonly known as UFOs.
This is essentially all of the data we have associated with this event from some years ago. That is an unresolved case we are still studying.
The director of Pentagon's new all-domain anomaly resolution...
Again, that comes from the Pentagon, and actually the director of the Pentagon. So there are things out there that we're not sure what they are. Multiple Russian submarines moving in strange routes. This is according to, or routes, depending on where you're from. Russian submarines have been traveling on strange routes or routes that deviate from those deemed typical by Western defense officials, according to Britain's Defense Secretary Ben Wallace. So what are they up to? What indeed are they up to? What did I have us on there? Here we go. That's the one I really wanted. Okay, we'll go there next. Putin's Russia is headed for a military dictatorship and total collapse. This comes from Britain's Telegraph. And anytime you see these kind of stories, it just has to bring to mind that if these suppositions are true, then Putin's probably getting desperate. Let's do another little UFO thing here real fast. I'm going to buzz through these stories. The UFO Senate hearing, Pentagon official concerned about China and Russia's advanced technology. So while the Pentagon showed us one thing that they have absolutely no clue, they are fearful, concerned is the word used here, about the potential advanced technology that China and Russia have. I did an episode on that one Tuesday night with all the advanced stuff that was speculated for them to have. I might have to pull that up again and repurpose that as, let's see what else. Okay. Yeah, all right. A little more science stuff than normal, but that's just because it keeps popping up. We talked about this last night, the hole in the bottom of the ocean, that fluid is leaking out, some sort of water-like makeup that is potentially some sort of lubricant for deep plate tectonics. I'll just put it that way. Oh, here we go. Again, I thought it was interesting because it comes from Money Talks, not where you would think that kind of information would come from. This comes from the street. Mark Zuckerberg is about to deliver very bad news. Meta Platforms, the billionaire's social media empire, will reportedly cut thousands more jobs. So that's not good news for the tech industry. And I cut myself off here. Hello, everybody. Thank you again for being here and running through the news stories. Lori Arnold poses a question. We'll leave this up here for a little bit. When aliens come, do you want to be in the circus, zoo, or a pet? Those are the options according to Lori Arnold. Please respond in the chat. And I'll continue on. Okay, what do we have? We've got I don't want to do that. We've got an extremely rare solar eclipse that is about to turn out the lights. What does that mean? Well, I got to sit through another freaking commercial. I don't know what the deal is. I set all this up. I play the commercials. I have it all, and then we come back and it's there. And I don't have any idea how long the commercials are. Way too long. Here we go. All right.
Eclipses aren't that rare. They occur when the moon passes directly in front of the sun, and it happens about twice a year. However, sometimes when the orbit of the Earth, the sun, and the moon are just right, we get a different kind of eclipse. Sometimes, because of the timing and pathing, the umbral shadow of the moon begins to cross Earth's surface during an eclipse, but then it changes course, turning a partial eclipse, or one when the moon partially obfuscates the sun, into a full eclipse, and then into an annular one once again. It's a wild ride that on April 20th will occur for only the 8th time this century, which Science Alert reports means only 3.1% of all solar eclipses do this. The eclipse will unfortunately not be viewable from the US, but if you live in Australia, you'll be plunged into complete darkness. And this eclipse is setting off eclipse season on the other side of the world.
And also, you'll be able to watch it online if you're not in Australia.
So next year, the Western Hemisphere will be getting a total solar eclipse season as well. Scientists say the darkest parts of the eclipse will only last 1 minute and 16 seconds. But they add that's one of the longest total eclipses. In fact, experts say the next one to beat that duration won't be until October 17th, 2172.
That's kind of a ways away, 2172. Okay, there we go. U.S. intercepts Russian Tu-95 bombers near Alaska. This came in 4 hours ago, Fox News. First encounter there since a U.S. drone was taken down by Russian jets in the same region. U.S. fighter jets intercept Russian bombers near Alaska Monday, according to the Alaska region of the North American Aerospace Defense Command, or NORAD, and made the announcement in an official statement this afternoon. The Alaskan region detected, tracked, positively identified, and intercepted 2 Russian aircraft entering and operating within the Alaska Air Defense Identification Zone. So they were not in our airspace, but they were within our identification zone. This headline, I'm not going to get into this too much tonight because it's not going to happen until April 23rd. So we've got, we got 3 more days. However, there's something you want to get done in the next 3 days, according to this story. You might want to consider it. All right, here's a theory. And again, wait a minute, let's go back. Come on. Hang on. Why didn't that do that? Okay, now we're back. All right. And again, after this, we're going to get into game night. So hang around here for just a couple of seconds. Oh, no, that's our first game. There we go. All right. That's what we want to show. That is what we want to show. Okay. It's been a while since we've had a good end of the world theory sprout up out of the internet. Latest prediction of the apocalypse apparently found its legs on TikTok. According to Bolavip.com, a new conspiracy theory saying that an apocalypse of some sort will happen this Sunday, April 23rd, has been gaining traction, especially among Spanish language users, as that seems to be the main source seems to be the account. La Capa. I don't know. You can read it for yourself. According to the theory, an intense solar storm will take place on Sunday the 23rd. Why would that be bad? I don't want that. Why would that be bad? I've talked about that a lot on here already. Professor of astronomy explained that the apocalypse has a very good chance of being caused by the sun. Every expectation in about 5 billion more years that our sun will swell up to become a red giant. And then as it gets larger and larger, it will eventually become what is called an asymmetrical giant. There we go. I guess I got to do it this way. And then it will become a subatomic giant branch star, a star whose radius is just under the distance between the sun and the earth. So it's going to swell and swell and get so big that it almost reaches us. And of course, by that time, we will have definitely burn up. So April 23rd, 2023, got a few days if there's something you want to get done, you know, just in case the theory happens to be correct. And I would be remiss if I didn't share it with you. Gosh, if I knew the end of the world was coming in 4 days and didn't let you in on it. All right, back over here in the chat for just a second. Again, not saying that what we just showed, I'm not saying that's going to happen. I'm just saying you'll probably be hearing about it in the next day or two on the internet that this is being generated. I watch all the solar stuff, as those of you know that watch this channel. So if there is something crazy potentially coming, we'll let you know about it. And hopefully it's not. Okay, let's see let's get the results if we can here from Just Jones says Pat, Lori says Pat. Let's see, are there any other responses? Well, I can't. Once I move it up, I can't get the thing. I can see up here. Is there any other responses? Pet for me. Pet for cunning stunt. Okay. Doesn't look like there are any other responses. Did everybody freak out about the theory of the Earth going to end in 4 days? Nobody in chat? Okay. All right. Well, we're going to play some games. Hello there, Curtis Cardwell. How are you? Thank you for joining. Thank you, all of you, for joining. A little bit of a different rundown on stories tonight. Some stuff. Russia, China, UFOs, potential solar storms and CMEs, and we don't know where the Russian subs are, and before we get into the games, if you watch Damnation Drive-In, we usually start shortly after Damnation Drive-In ends on Wednesday night. We did tonight. They ended a little bit late. We started a little bit late, and we're going to go a little bit late. But that's not the point. The point is, if you watch Damnation Drive-In, Telescope was responsible for a large portion of that episode tonight, and I just ask that you keep that in mind. Those of you that wonder why, if I am his real dad, why I left him when he was 10 years old, and he'll say he recommended that because I left him, and don't buy that for a minute. if you haven't watched it, go watch Damnation Drive-In and their feature tonight. Um, I think it was intended to direct the youth towards Christianity, and if it did, I, just judge for yourself. And I'm just going to say, Telly, we're going to have a talk. Have a talk. You're great at the calls from the public. You're great at that. You're great at call. As far as programming, leave that to Sam and Baldy is my recommendation, because there's some people that are hunting you. What's this, Mike? You had a smoking problem? Okay. Sorry about that, man. All right. Our first game of the night. Let's see. What should we start off with? How about we just start off with finish the lyrics. I have not previewed this, as I probably should have, but hang on. Let's see how this works. Stop it. All right. There we go. Now let's get the volume up. And it's just way too sensitive. I'm still not totally used to it. Turn the volume up a little bit. All right, here we go. See how this works.
Hi guys! You will be finishing the lyrics of the most popular songs ever. Are you excited? Let's start. Can you finish the lyrics of Flowers by Miley Cyrus?
Flowers by Miley Cyrus. No, I can't. This isn't going to be a game for me. This is going to be for youngers and those that are really into pop, and I'm not really into pop. I can buy myself flowers. Okay. All right, good. All right. I was going to say, if any more music than that, I can't play it because it'll copyright, but this is going to get us within copyright. So what comes after I Can Buy Myself Flowers by Miley Cyrus? What's the finish the lyrics? Write my name in the sand. Would have never guessed that. Whoa. I don't know. This might be getting...
What are the missing words in Dance Monkey?
Dance for me, dance for me, dance for me, oh, oh.
I have no idea. Absolutely none.
Never seen anybody do the things you do before. They say,
Yeah, I can't do this. This might just... I'm sorry, but that went 8 seconds. And that is... Man, that's right there at the limit. If it's only 5 seconds, I know that I'm gonna get hit with a copyright strike. If it goes to 7 to 8, it depends on who's doing the evaluation. So I apologize, but we're not gonna be able to do that tonight. So let's just do a trivia quiz. Pub quiz. We've done these before, and usually general knowledge, fairly easy. Which burger has more calories? Ooh. Which burger has more calories? McDonald's Big Mac or Burger King's Whopper? Some people might, if you're a calorie counter, I guess you would know that. Um, hmm. 2 patties on the Big Mac. Um, 2 all beef patty, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickle, onions, and sesame seed buns. Are the 3 buns. They're probably the bread's probably the most calories. Are the 3 buns in a Big Mac bigger than the 2 bigger buns in a Whopper? I'm going to say no. I'm going to say the Whopper. Oh, we got time for this. Okay, good. Yes. A photo of which U.S. politician? I know the answer to this. Okay, a photo of which U.S. politician wearing mittens at Joe Biden's inauguration inspired countless memes worldwide. That would be our boy Bernie Sanders. There he is.
It may not look
Oh,
like it, but this is more than just
hang on a second. We got a commercial to get through. Oh, it's 15 seconds. I gotta stop sharing that. We'll get back to the game in just a minute. Actually, just a couple of seconds. And we are back now. In Friends, what kind of animal is Ross's pet Marcel? I think it was a monkey. My wife was into that show, but I really wasn't into that show. I think it was a monkey, though. A monkey. Yeah, that monkey, whoever owns that monkey's making some money because that monkey's in a lot of things. .se is the country code top level domain of which country? SE. I'm not sure. Nothing's coming to mind. Sweden? SE? Okay. Did not know that one. The 2 islands off of Italy. I can actually see them geographically, and I can't remember their names. It's getting late. Was one of them Sardinia? And Napoleon came back from, was it Corsica? Elba and St. Helena. Oh, okay. No, I didn't know that. Or if I did, I forgot it. What is the largest continent in the world? I think it's Antarctica. Asia. Okay. Not doing so good. I hope y'all are doing better. Question 7. I have no idea who wrote Anna Karenina. Oh. Should have maybe thought a little bit. Tolstoy makes sense. The Nike. Oh, that's Japanese stock market. Nikkei index. We'll buzz through some of these here without pause. Not counting water, what is the most consumed beverage in the world? I'm guessing probably wine. Huh. Guess a lot of tea drinkers, eh? Which actor once gathered 14 of his best friends and gave them each a suitcase filled with $1 million? Whoa. That would have been sweet. George Clooney. Nice. That's how you know. That's how you know you got some money, when you can get a suitcase with $1 million in it, 14 of your best friends. I wonder if you give anything to your not so good friends. Let's see, where were we? We were at Clooney. Okay. Hang on, we're going to miss one here. Oh, name the herb or herb. What is that? Rosemary. Parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. Oh, another name the herb. Is that basil or basil, depending on where you're from? Sage. Not a herbologist. Oh, another name the herb. Okay, I'm going to say rosemary. Or did we have rosemary already? Thyme. Parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. Which one have we not had? I'm going to hop back over into chat. Which one is this, chat? Let me get back over here real quick. Which one is this? Can you tell? Basil. This one's basil. Cilantro. Mustard seed. Mint. All right. Oh my God, how many herbs we got? Okay, I think this is basil. This looks like basil. It's bay leaf. Again, I know absolutely about herbs, obviously. Oh, no, let's do some more. That might be cilantro there. What is this? What is this? That might be cilantro there. Cilantro, coriander, depending on where you're from. I got one. I'm going to keep guessing basil. Yeah. Yes. No more guessing the herb. All right, what's this one? How many more herbs do we have? Herb Alford, Tijuana Brass. So what herb is this? Tarragon. Spice of the day is tarragon. Oh my gosh. No clue. Dill. Yeah. Oh, good. Round 3. Glad we're done with the freaking herbs. I bet some of you did real well in that. Oh, no, not math. Not math this close to midnight. In mathematics, what name is given to a series of numbers as displayed below? 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, and 21. Okay, you start with 0, and you add 1, and that gives you 1. And you add 1, and that gives you 2. And you add 1, and that gives you 3. You add 2, and that gives you 5. You add 3, and that gives you 8. You add 5, that gives you 13. You add 8 to 13, that gives you 21, but I don't know what it's called. I recognize it. But man, that's been decades ago. And I had a computer after that. Could be, yes. Fibonacci sequence, of course. I think that is the Dutch flag, the flag of Holland. Or Iceland. Icelandic. In which sport do the New York Rangers? Okay, that would be. They're in their playoffs right now. Not many of those teams are in it, but some dude got hit in the face with a hockey skate last night in one of the playoffs games and had to have 75 stitches in his face. And after they put the 75 stitches in his face, he came back 20 minutes later and finished the game. Tough breed to play hockey. Which singer had a UK single chart #1 hit, a record 21 times? UK. It's going to be somebody, probably somebody not even close to expecting. Yeah, I wasn't expecting Elvis. Joe. As- Ascorbic acid. What is that? I think it's some kind of cleaner. Huh, nope, not what I was thinking. I believe it's Jamaica, isn't it? Bacardi Jamaican? Jamaican. Cuba. Ah, what is the hottest planet in the solar system? Um, I believe that would be Mercury, but it all depends on, well, no. Let's say Mercury and stick with it. How can Venus be hotter than Mercury? Actually, I was going to say that because I was going to say, are they measuring the heat of the atmosphere of the planet, or are they measuring the temperature of the planet itself? And instead of overthinking it, I went with the first response, which was wrong. So, no pub wins for me. To whom is the quote, "Be the change you want to see in the world" attributed? Who said that? Be the change you want to see in the world. Hear that a lot on the internet. Ah, Mahatma Gandhi. Some questions about that dude. Just saying. Not that there aren't questions about all of it. Which Alfred Hitchcock thriller is notorious for its shocking shower scene? Psycho. I think they used chocolate pudding for the blood because it was a black and white movie, if I remember right. With made it run really good with the water. Oh, Bleach, In Utero, and Nevermind are studio albums by which American rock band? Was that? I'm thinking it was one of the grunge bands. I don't think it was Nirvana, but it was. Was it Nine Inch Nail? No, it was Nirvana. Okay, always go with your first gut instinct. Round four. All right, we'll play one more round of this, and then we'll go to. I can't do finish the lyrics. I wonder. Actually, let's stay here at round four for just a second with it paused, and let me jump over here and look at this and see if we can do this. Um, guess the childhood TV show theme song. Only 1% can guess all of them. I'm not even going to pretend to be able to do that. But let me just see how much of the music is played and whether I'll be able to do it or not. I can already tell that's SpongeBob. It looks like it anyway.
Hi there, quizzers.
Oh.
Today, we will test how much you know about your childhood TV shows. You'll hear 25 different audio fragments. These fragments belong to 25 different TV show theme songs. Can you guess them all? With 1 point for each correct answer, there will be 25 points to be achieved. Let's bring back some childhood memories. I wish you good luck and lots of fun making the quiz.
Okay. We might be able to get away with this. I was counting, so I'm not sure. I didn't really pay attention. Usually 7 or 8 seconds is the...
I'm telling you just how I feel, so wake up.
Yeah, I would have never... I didn't watch it, and my kids didn't watch it.
Members of my nation.
Yeah. Okay. No idea on that childhood theme song either. Gravity Falls. God, I'm going to suck at this. Number 3.
Good to be in the place I belong. I don't want to get off this closet.
Something closet.
Hey, Jesse. Hey, Jesse.
No, no idea who that is.
I never thought that it'd be so simple, but I found a way.
No idea, but they're kind of hip songs. I mean,
If you open up your mind.
didn't one of those kids sing that song? Because one of my girls did watch this a little bit, but I would have never known the song.
We're going on a trip in our
I hope you're doing better at this than I am, because I absolutely suck at this.
favorite rocket ship. Zooming through the sky. Little Einstein.
Little Einsteins. No. And again, cool songs. I mean, as far as kids' TV shows, I guess. You know, Popeye or Huckleberry Hound or, Lazy Town. No idea.
Mom and Dad and Vicky always giving him command.
No idea. Or at least I'm not registered. Oh, Fairly Odd Parents. My daughter did watch that. Okay. Yeah. I have heard that one.
We are riders on a mission. Action, kids, and play position.
I think my daughters watched that too. Cool music. Again, I hope you all are doing better than I am.
I'm your basic average girl, and I'm here to save the world. You can't
Kim Possible.
1, 2, 3. I'm different in my own way. Got my new found friend. Gonna change the old game, put it in a new frame.
Cool music. I don't have a clue. True Jackson VP. I haven't got one of these right, and we're on number 11. Sounded like a ripoff of another song.
In the place where we belong, we'll probably sing a song, and we'll maybe be next along. We've got the
Once again, Backyardians. Okay. The Backyardigans.
Let's go, jump in, vamonos. You can leave.
Is this Dora the Explorer? It's the only one I. Ah!
Dora the Explorer.
All right, 115.
Sunny days, sweet
Oh my gosh, I have heard this one. That was when my oldest kid was young. I mean, real young.
Can you tell me how to get
Yeah.
how to get to Sesame Street?
My young kid didn't get into Sesame Street for some reason. That sounds like a patriotic kind of thing. Oh, Recess. I don't think I ever saw that.
Well, you know everything's gonna be a breeze. With the end will no doubt justify the means. Can fix any problem.
No. Wizards of Waverly Place. All right. I'm going to pause this here. I'm going to hop back over to chat real fast here. Are any of you getting any of these? Okay, some of you. All right, some of you remember them. All right, okay, cool. Some of you know them. That's good. I'm absolutely, as you can witness, I'm sucking at this. But if you guys are able to get these, then cool. 17, here we go. Sam and Cat on Nickelodeon. Nope.
Are you ready?
Oh, this is SpongeBob.
I can't hear you.
Oh, who lives in a pineapple under the sea? Absorbent yellow and porous is
A pineapple under the sea. Absorbent and yellow and porous is he.
If nautical nonsense is something you wish, then drop on the deck and flop like a fish. So I got two. Shake it up. No idea on that one either. I do remember my oldest watching Hey Arnold.
Arnold.
Football head. that one.
There's 104 days of summer vacation, and school comes along just to...
I should know that one.
Building a rocket or fighting a mummy or climbing up the Eiffel Tower. Discover...
Some reason my kid absolutely loved that show. And
Come on in. What did you say?
A clue, a clue.
You see a clue?
They see a clue.
oh, that's Blue's Clues. So I've got 3 right. My kid loved that one, and Lilo and Stitch. And my oldest daughter could do the voices. That's Blue's Clues. I do know that one. So I've got 3 or maybe 4. I haven't get that.
Count to 3.
1, 2, 3.
And clap your hands.
Clap your hands.
Learn something new. He's a phantom.
It's a Disney thing, I think. It wasn't Disney. Number 25. Killer music. You kids got killer music for your cartoons. Kurt Butkowski.
That was the final question of this quiz. How many of the theme songs did you
I
guess
was
right?
disappointing.
In this table,
Yeah.
you can find out in what category you belong. Let me know in the comments how.
I'm in the disappointing category as far as this quiz goes. Not 0, but still. All right, we'll go back and let me hop over to the chat real quick. We'll go back and we'll finish out the pub quiz here to kind of finish out the night. Olive Oil and Wilma. Yeah. Your kid got 25. That's awesome. Your kid is awesome, CKM. Yes. Paw Patrol got 3. I think I did. I think I got 3 too. 3 also, Paul. 3 or 4. All right, let's go back and we'll finish the pub quiz. Round number 4 is the music round. I'm not sure what we're going to get here, but I'm a little more hopeful than I was in the herb round. I think there's 5 rounds. So here we go, round number 4. Name the song title and become an artist. Okay, that's the theme to Friends. I'll be there for you. I had to sing it to get to it. I'm not sure who did it though. Who did that? Maybe that's not the name of it. I'll be there for you. The Rembrandts. Yes. Of course. So I got 1 out of 2 there. Here we go. I'm going to take too long, so. Paul Simon, you can call me Al.
Princess who adore you, just go ahead now.
Spin Doctors. I'm familiar with the song. I guess I forgot it was called Two Princes. Take My Breath Away. The Spin Doctors thing. I guess I forgot it was Two Princes. Take My Breath Away. That was, yeah, Berlin. That's Fleetwood Mac, or is that Stevie by herself? I think that's Stevie. That was Fleetwood Mac, okay. Hold on. It'll take me too long. Yeah, The Weeknd, yes. It's the only song of his I remember. It's Jimi Hendrix. Are you gonna go my way? Are you gonna go my way? Oh, Lenny Kravitz. Jackson 5 and Michael. Is that Michael Jackson or the Jackson 5? It's the Jackson 5. Come on, baby, give me one more chance. I want you back. Dire Straits, The Walk of Life. Mark Knopfler. Question number 40. Take on me, take me. All right, here we go. Round number 5. Last round. General knowledge. 10 questions left. For all the marbles, at what temperature are Celsius and Fahrenheit equal? I believe it's 0. Negative 40? Whoa. I still don't understand why the whole world's not on one or the other, but anyway. Okay, Victor Hugo wrote The Hunchback of Notre Dame. What is his other famous book? The Story of the Escaped Convict Jean Valjean. Is that V for Vendetta? Back of Notre Dame and Les Miserables. Turned into a musical, obviously. 3 countries in the world have an F. 3 countries in the world have an F as starting letter. Name at least 2. Burkina Faso probably doesn't count because France, of course, and sounds like somebody might be outside. France and Finland. Fiji. I'm doing a little Schroeder on the piano here, playing along. How many months in a year have 31 days? 31 has. It would be 7. Is that right? Because February has 28, so 7. Okay, 6 more questions. Here we go. In what museum can you find the Mona Lisa? It is in France, in Paris, in the Louvre. 5 questions to go. Countdown for all the marbles. Oh, 4 questions now. Okay, what kind of animal is shown on this photo? Is that a leopard or is that a cheetah? I'm going to say that is a leopard. It is a Oh, I do not know this. I never saw that show. I heard it was incredible, and I think it won a whole bunch of awards. I never saw it. I don't think I got the network it was on back then. In what city is the TV show Breaking Bad set? This is one of those that you probably either know or don't, and I've stalled and given you enough time. I'm going to say, because I think I remember some scenes where it's fairly hot. I'm going to say Sacramento, California, for some reason. Albuquerque. Take a left at Albuquerque. Question 48. You complete me. You had me at hello. And help me help you are famous quotes from which movie? Possibly the most famous quote, I think, was, show me the money. Ah, Jerry Maguire. What is the name of the famous promenade in Barcelona? What is the name of the famous promenade in Barcelona? Ah, come on, go ahead. La Rambla. And our last question, number 50. Ooh, in darts, what is the highest score a player can throw with 3 darts? Let's see. Because if you get triple 20s, That's better than 3 bullseyes, right? So 180, is that the highest? No, because triple 20 would be, yeah, it'd be 180. 180 is what I'm going to say. Whereas a bullseye 100 and you get 300. I thought the inner was 50 and the second one was 25. It's obviously been a while since I played darts. I'm going to say 180. Always nice to get the last question end on a positive. So there we go. That wraps up our game night for tonight. Absolutely horrific showing by myself on the kids TV shows, but not much better on pub trivia either. But we'll do it next week again, but just because it's a nice break and some people like it. I'll be back on tomorrow night, probably at 9 p.m., possibly at 10, depends how the day goes. So look for the notification, and we'll do it all again tomorrow night. I only Googled one. Doofus, they all cheated. Mike's ratting everybody out. Thank you, Mike, for letting me know, because of course I wasn't paying any attention. I legitimately sucked at all of it tonight, but you have nights like that. And again, we'll have some more fun next week at this same time. Actually, we'll probably be a little earlier next week because Damnation Drive-In is going to be taking off, in case you didn't hear. Friday night's going to be their last episode for a while. I don't know if they're going squirrel hunting. I don't know. They're going to be gone for a while. I'm not exactly sure what they're going to be up to. So I'll be on tomorrow night and have a better idea what's coming next week. All right. So thank you all for being here. And quite honestly, I'm getting a massive migraine headache and having trouble with my eyes going here and looking at the little things. So I'm going to get off of here. I'm not sleepy. I'm in the mood to like have a chat, and but yet I'm having a little trouble with the eyes at the moment and the head. So look for the notification. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe already. Hit the bell so you'll know when we're on tomorrow night. And again, thanks for being here. It's a dark world. Try to be a light. I love y'all. See you next time.